How's it going, everyone? This is Seb from BinaryOptionsProductReview.com, and today I'm going to be doing a more of an explanation video, and this is going to be basically a big recap of all the Optionbot videos that I've done in the past and go through every single bit of explanation: support and resistance, trends, FX calendars, charts, how to use everything in conjunction with Optionbot 3. Now, those of you who are watching this looking for an Option Robot update, that won't be coming now until Tuesday, as I have got a withdrawal request put through, which I'm so excited about, because that means hopefully after 48 hours, I'll be able to have the money requested for the withdrawal switched into my bank, which will probably take in between 5 to 7 days. I can average that out, really. I'm gonna say more or less the 7 days, but you know, better late than never. And 48 hours for the withdrawal, so it's about 9 days in total. So that's all getting done through, but I will be redepositing with Option Robot eventually once I get my new credit card from my bank, and then I'll be able to do wireless transactions on a higher amount, which I'm absolutely looking forward to, because I always do everything manually, and it's really annoying. And so yeah, it should be all good soon. Now, going back to Optionbot 3, first thing I'm going to go through is the sort of Optionbot 3 and Optionbot Pro. So, what is the difference between Optionbot 3 and Optionbot Pro? Now, I have them both intertwined because I pay for the full license back when it was Trend Expert, which cost me about $2,000. Now, if you go, I'll leave the links in the description, by the way, guys. But if you look at Optionbot 3 link, it will take you to this. You will see all of this. You'll get the Optionbot 3, which is this. This is the actual tick by tick, as I like to call it, a tick by tick, trend by trend analysis. As you can see here, the graph is moving continuously second by second. These are the pairs that you get to use, and you also get to do instant trading, basically snap of the fingers trading. You get the sniper trades as well, which is the algorithm that helps you which helps you spot support and resistance. Optionbot Pro is trading with just the graph, the trends, which you can change here in the user settings, and basically you're trading on your broker platform, which instead of saying Optionbot, it will have your broker here. And also Optionbot Pro has a way more brokers that are used for US traders as well. That's how US traders are able to trade using Optionbot. I'm going to have both links in the description. Now, one is different than the other, obviously, as you can see, but Optionbot 3, $500 minimum deposit. Optionbot Pro minimum is $250. I never recommend to anyone to do $250 anyway. That does not affect my commission status. I have to put that clear, because it's really annoying me the way people think that I get paid more money. I don't care if I get paid less money, because I obviously do the trading. Now, if you're starting with $250, that's absolutely fine. But you do have to remember that if you want access to the webinars that I do and that I hold, you have to get registered and deposited alongside myself and Simon, so we can send you the link, which you can get set up with. And also, please remember, okay, that if you already have joined the webinars, I encourage you to basically watch every single one as much as you possibly can. I try my hardest with the webinars. Obviously, we're going to have a bad one here and there, but overall, if you guys go to my YouTube channel, Binary Options Product Review, you are going to see that the webinars are a huge success. And I would say around 85% of the time, we're all doing something right, we're all in the money. I've just finished one recent webinar. As you can see here, it went very well. The positions, we won 6 positions. We won 6 and we lost 2. So overall, it was a really good webinar, really good trading session, and I love it. I love communicating with my subscribers, with you guys. You help me, I help you. We all help each other as one big Binary Options community. If you've already registered, okay, for a software but haven't deposited, that's good. Get in touch with myself and Simon. Our Skype's going to be in the description down below. We'll re-register you using our links, okay? Your commission helps pay for the server, the software license, okay, and in general it helps me pay Simon's wages. And obviously my balance is used for my personal income, which I have to tax, so that doesn't go towards the webinar services, because obviously then I can get an invoice for the webinar license, blah, 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 blah. As you guys know. So, now moving on to the next thing, okay, trends. If you're using Optionbot Pro, okay, and you haven't got a set up alongside me or Simon, these trends help you to identify movements in the market. Very, very simple, not very complicated. User settings. I have mine set to 5 pips. I did change it to 3 pips on the USD CAD because of the economic movement that happened on the USD and the CAD. That happened at 1:30, that did, which is just past about half an hour ago. So I had that lowered down to 3 so I can get more movement. But there hasn't really been a lot, if I'm perfectly honest. It's been a slight disappointment with that currency pair. But oh well. There's been some small movements, as you can see there, on my latest trades. Now, talking about the next one, okay. The sniper trades. The sniper trades is a feature which basically spots the support and resistance. And what support and resistance means is you have 2 pivot points and basically it hops between the 2. And then what you're looking for is to trade against it. Not against it really, but say if there's like a spike that goes up then down, up then down. The moment it hits that up point, you want to be placing a put trade where it hits, so it goes down. Now, let me give you a clear example. If I go to say, let me just find one. Euro USD. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in here. Let's have a look. So we have one here, fairly stretched out, really bad example, but let me just show it to you anyway. So we have an up, slanted off, which is really bad. You actually want to tend to avoid those. Then it's gone up, but it's really slanted upwards. So if I look here, it's the support and resistance. The sniper trade hops along between currency pairs where it spots it. The moment it hits its pivot point, Optionbot will give you it right here as a sniper trade. So at the moment it's hovering around the USD CAD. Let's have a look at USD CAD really quickly. Okay, so it's hit, as you can see, it's hit its bottom pivot point. These are really bad examples, by the way. But let's give it a shot. Okay, it hasn't got USD CAD right now. GBP USD. I really want to do one just so I can sort of show you guys. Okay, so GBP USD. Oh, it keeps hopping around. Okay, so I'll just click on this one because I know it anyway. Oh, there we go. GBP USD, perfect. So data loads. I think the trade has just been placed. I think. Did it place the trade? GBP USD. There's not one here. Maybe you didn't place the trade because it's gone now. Okay, so it actually might have saved me some money. Sweet. Okay. It won't let me do anything. Okay, so I'm just going to take away this. Do that. No, do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, and we're back. So let me try GBP USD. So here we go. Do not show this message again. Approve. I've just put a €5 investment on. That's all I want. Because if it does go up the money, at least then I can sort of show you what it does. But while we're waiting for that to expire, okay, what you guys have to realise is support and resistance, they're not signals. They're not guaranteed trades. Keith from Scan Reviews, who is the priority of obviously Optionbot. He did Optionbot 1, Optionbot 2, and now Optionbot 3. A lot of you know Keith as well. He's got almost 20,000 subs. Okay, he didn't actually want these implemented into the software. Unfortunately, the company that brought out the rights wanted them put in there. So Keith recommends not to use them. So obviously, guys, you don't actually have to use them at all. I'm just showing you this as a pure demonstration, as I have quite a lot of money in the balance. So €5 isn't really going to make much of a difference. So, okay, you don't have to use them. I wouldn't really recommend them. I don't use them in my webinars. I don't use them by trading. This is really fluctuating. And I believe that was just pure luck. I generally do. I don't believe that using the sniper trades is ever going to help anyone to learn. I don't believe the sniper trades will help anyone in general. I would, perfectly honest, I do like the software. I'm not going to slay it down. I'm not. But these sniper trades do not use. I don't really like them. And Keith doesn't like them. So if he doesn't like them, I'm not going to like them. And I think that trade was just pure luck. So I'm not going to recommend using the sniper trades at all. Next thing we're going to talk about is using the economic calendar. Now, okay, we've had a speech that's just happening right now. What's the time? Okay, it's going on to 10 past. Now, perfectly honest with you, I'm not a big reader on the economic calendar, okay? But those you that do want to use it, then I recommend it. You're not going to be able to tell if it's going to be a positive impact or a negative impact, okay, on the USD currency pair. It's not really possible until you see it with your own eyes. So this is what you do. I'll go to rates and charts, get one of the charts up here. Let me click on just 1 minute on a USD currency pair. So let's go USD CAD, for example. Okay, so let's zoom in here. Now, there's going to be a couple of big to small, well, no, small to medium spikes. This isn't a very, very big thing. As you can see, the level's very, very small. Okay, so there's not going to be a lot of movement on the USD ratings. So if we go to GBP USD, for example, as you can see, look, there's a few big candles, but nothing really major to affect the market in any way. As you can see, look, it's started to drop. So it's probably having a negative impact right now. And I reckon because if it's a speech, okay, we're not going to see like a lot of movement straight away. I'm really sorry if I'm explaining this really bad, but I'm doing this without a script. So I'm just saying whatever comes to the top of my head. If it's a speech, okay, it's not going to always happen instantly. It can do. So let's have a look. But I don't think it does. On speeches, they tend to last over a period of time, obviously, if you guys want to check it out on the news. So if I typed in Fed's Bullard's speech, it would come up with the news saying what he's doing. You could probably watch it actually live as well if you obviously watch it on TV. It's completely up to you. So speeches are not always going to happen effective immediately, but other things do, and you can have huge spikes that happen. Like I was trading on the USD CAD, and there are a few big and small spikes, so you know it can affect it. I do know it generally can affect the way it moves. So let's have a look. As you can see, look, there are a few little spikes happening. As you can see, there we go, GBP USD in plain sight. Wasn't overly big, but I'm going to try and follow the trend. I'm going to try and follow the trend, although it probably turns out not to be a very, very good idea with the way it fluctuates at the moment. So let's leave that for a minute. Now, going back to the economic calendar, okay, hive movements. This is another speech, but that's going to be happening at 6:30 GMT. Now, I reckon that will last over the course of an hour. Okay, it's like in those of you who are in the UK, it's like when you watch on BBC Two, I think it's BBC Two, and you watch Parliament bloody, they argue it out over who's going to do what, who's right, who's wrong, and there are slight movements in the GBP currency pair. Okay, not huge at all. They're not huge movements that are going to appear on any economic calendar because they're not important. But you do get the odd, you know, fragmentation here and there, the odd little movement. Just little things to help you guys. Just little tiny things to help improve your chances of winning in binary options. Now, the next one I'm going to talk about are chart interfaces. Now, I think this one's a really, really good one to use. It's the fxstreet.com/rates-chart/chart-interactive. It's got everything from all the indicators that you can even add. There are tens here. There are loads. Anything ranging from even ones such as bloody hell, the bloody Morning Star. Okay, I've never actually heard that one. Or Dark Cloud. Wow. What's Dark Cloud? I don't know what that's done. Let's get rid of it. Okay, that was weird. So let's have a look at this trade. Okay, so it was in the money. I did actually win it. I completely forgot I actually put a trade. So it was in the money. It was quite a lot in the money. By the looks of it, it started to drop quite rapidly. So that's very, very good. I'm very, very happy. I've made about 25 quid just by doing this video. So yes, and yeah, that's not really a lot to it really apart from that. This video is not going to be, I don't want this video to sound complicated, I really don't, but this video is an explanation video. I want people to start doing well. Those of you who have already deposited and obviously can't attend my webinar, this is really for you guys because you guys need it, I think, the most. Now, let's talk about how to identify trends. Now, So here we go. Fairly simple trend analysis. So if we go to chart interface, GBP USD, I think I'm on that as well. Yes, I am. Get off. There we go. Chart interface, GBP USD. So let's zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Okay. So this goes back to Wednesday, 24-hour chart. Now, I always say that trading around the 8 o'clock AM mark is always going to be a good time to hit a spike on the new day. So the moment the pair opens, that's what time the GBP market opens. As you can see here on Optionbot, you go to markets, London opens 9. That's this is in Spain because obviously it was made in Spain. So that's CET. So that's 8 AM it opens, and also Frankfurt opens as well at 8 AM. So you're obviously going to have huge spikes, which is what happens around the 8 AM mark, as you can see here. There we go. So here we go, 8 AM, bang, 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 all the way up until it gets to about 10 past 8. Very, very good time to trade. You can make tons of money. And then you've got obviously the American market that opens at 14. So there, around that area, not huge spikes at all. Okay, fair enough. So what you want to do is identify trends. Now, the moment you see something like this, you know you've got to start hitting those call trades instantly. Okay, you're not going to lose a lot of money. Not always. I reckon you can fit at least 8 trades in there. Yes, obviously, if it starts showing a couple of red candles, you're going to lose a couple. But winning 6 out of 8 trades is still fantastic. So if you're doing like $10 trades, you can easily earn about 50 quid in the space of about 10 minutes, which is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal, sorry. I think it's a fantastic way to do it. Okay, so when you use and trying to identify trends, it's like when you see a downhill trend. Yes, you're going to see a couple of green candles. It's not going to be a continuous line. But I don't believe in any way, shape or form that you should be thinking so much about, okay, what if it does this? What if it does that? If you're seeing a red candle and you know it's pushing and it's pushing below those pivot points, okay, hit that put button. Seriously, even if you just do a couple of practice trades on a demo account, like on IQ Options, which you can also find a link in the description, by the way. So if you do that, okay, test it out, seriously. And here, you're seeing a few green candles, guys. You're not going to know when the trends are going to hit. No one is not going to know when there's going to be a good trend. Like here, I'm not going to know that that's going to be a green candle unless I really start seeing it push upwards. So if I look here on this chart, I can see that the overall trend right now for the past few minutes is going up. So I could go to Optionbot and I could place a call on GBP USD, okay, knowing that the trend is still pushing upwards. I'm using more than one graph and more than one chart, whatever name you want to call it. Okay, you might get a bit unfortunate here and there, but even if you do, okay, more than likely I think it's going to keep pushing up, as you can see here. The moment you keep seeing those green candles, now, when it comes down to candlestick charts, if you keep seeing it push up, keep whacking that call button. Not all the time, you don't have like 10 trades to bloody open, but keep those 60-second trades going on the call. And look, all I've done is look at 3 candles. 3 candles and one big massive candle that managed to push apart above this pivot point here at number 1.25675, and it's still rising even now. So let's go back onto the option bot. Okay guys, I cut that out of the video because that was a really, really bad example. I did lose the trade, okay, I'm really, really sorry. Right, but it was just too embarrassing, okay, so I'm going to try that again. So I did to find a trade. As you can see, it was a red candle. It bounced out the money. Oh my god. It was a really bad example. But guys, you have to know that I'm not going to know. No one can know when there's going to be a opposite effect candle. That is pushing in the green again. So I'm just going to try that one more time. Oh dear me. Let's try that again. So all we need now is just to keep pushing upwards like it is doing now. Let's have a look. See, there we go. We saw this pushing down and now it's switched to going up, but it's sort of slanting off a little bit. So chart interactive. Yep, look, green candles pushing. Or you can also, by the way, guys, tick by tick. This is bloody brilliant. I mean, look at this. You can actually see for every second the exact movement of what that currency pair is doing. I think it's amazing. Like I really, really like it personally. Okay, this is not what we want to see. Go on, push upwards. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. And it actually stayed at that point as well for like 2 seconds. I'm really not doing good examples here, guys. I'm really sorry. Oh, and those you thought that, don't believe me, you can either look on tick by tick. As you can see, there are spikes that do happen. As you can see here, and here, and here, and here. So there are the occasional spikes that can happen. And you could also see a pattern actually in them as well. Okay, now it starts going up again. Now we're seeing those green candles again. It's still pushing though. Bloody hell. So I'm going to go with another put. I genuinely think that this is a good upwards trend. This is a good upwards trend. Now, before you guys start hitting that dislike button, stop. Because you cannot predict the red candles. Okay? So I'm sorry I'm not showing you 100% ITM. Okay? I can't get 100%. Not everyone can get 100%. Okay? So, guys, instead hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys, if you want to see more videos like this, more demonstrational videos, and more webinars. Oh my god, wow. That's huge. See, look, it's still going. That's huge. Oh my god. Whatever this gets saying, stop. Where's a... What's even this speech even on about? I don't even know what happened there. There are so many spikes for this. It's still pushing. Wow. That's where I hit the money in the money. That's where I hit the money. Just there. No, follow my mouse, guys. Follow the mouse. Oh my god. Just when I wanted this to be a plain and simple video. I'm going to go with the counter trending now. I'm identifying a pattern that is going to start. Look, this. Imagine this is just one big straight candle like this one. Then it starts going up again. Just going to try and identify that as a good old trend to start pushing back up. I know the way this explanation video is turned into like a full length now trading session. Come on. That's better. Give me another green candle. Yes! Touch wood, this should be okay. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, there we go. Yes, finally, actually something positive. And I was right in my saying as well. God, that was close. I reckon that will still give us green candles, you know. I reckon it's time to place a long-term trade. It's a shame I can't actually do that. I would like to place a long-term trade of it going upwards, but doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that anytime soon. Dear me. Let me just double check Euro GBP, because even, look, okay, so that was on the GBP USD. So let me check the USD in a minute, see if all the other currency pairs have had a spike. USD CHF. USD CHF is going down. USD JPY. Going down. NZD USD. hit a blank point. Unless it's just a USD currency pair. I think it's just a GBP. You know? I honestly think it's just, yeah, the GBP's just melted. Looks like it's starting to go back up now and recuperate itself. Oh my god, it's dropping. Wow. Because if I place a trade, I just want to double check that there's not big fluctuations. There's a couple, but as you can see, the fluctuations are more or less going up. There's no massive fluctuations that are actually pushing down. Instead, they're pushing up. So, does this mean it's trying to push? God, now it's just gone flat. This might be a really bad time to trade, actually. AUD USD, I didn't check that one. AUD USD seems to be still pushing upwards, but it's trying, it can't hit that point at 0.76630. Whoa, okay. My mistake. Is it still trying to push up? It's at one of its highest points it's been for the past 24 hours. It doesn't look safe to trade. It's not pushing past that point, and that scares me a little bit. So I don't think I'm going to, guys. I'm going to wrap this up though, but please give the video a massive thumbs up. Please show your support to myself and Simon. It really, really helps. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you lot in the next video. Thank you.